Right. But all these people were buying stuff out there, and you know there are some brown bags over heads in the stadium. By halftime, half the stadium was gone.
Of course, the game was over,
and it was only 13-3, I think, at halftime.
Dude, by the time it was 3-0, the game was over.
Well, that's true, but in the fourth quarter, they were really pouring out of there. Okay, there weren't even 10,000 people left in the stands by 5 minutes to go in the game.
You can actually yell at the players and they can hear you.
Oh yeah, dude. Chad Johnson was going back and forth with somebody in the front row.
Oh, I wish we had a recorder.
I know. He's like, I did, man. I was doing what I was supposed to, man.
You didn't see me out there?
he got into it with Marvin Lewis at one point. Him and TJ both were yelling at Marvin Lewis because Fitzpatrick played a horrible, horrible game at quarterback for them. In fact, after the Ravens punted, there was 3 minutes to go in the game, and the 10,000 people left in the stadium were chanting, Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
For Jordan Palmer, Carson's little brother.
Right.
Who I don't think has ever taken a snap yet.
No, the Redskins drafted him and cut him.
Well, so they send him into the game.
Oh, why not?
They send him into
Marvin Lewis, what else has he got to do?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Jordan, go over there and see what those people want.
It's 27-3. You know, it's 3 minutes to go. They send him in the game. First play, he hands off. The crowd goes nuts booing.
Of course.
Okay.
Why put him into handoff?
I know. So next play, he throws the ball, interception return for a touchdown.
Well, there you get what you asked for.
And they booed again.
Of course. They're not satisfied with anything. They ought to put Boomer Esiason back in.
Unbelievable, man.
Bring back Boomer.
It's really weird down there, man. I feel bad for those fans.
Dude, I feel bad for you going to sit in that game. At least you got to watch Flacco.
Yeah, well, that and Ray Lewis. And if nothing else, I'm glad I got to see Ray Lewis in person one time. And I know everybody in the division other than Ravens fans hate the guy, but dude, he is an amazing football player. That guy is textbook everything, and he plays with a passion and ferocity that I mean, it was just amazing watching that guy play football. You know, because you really get to see everything when you're at the game.
Yeah, I know. You can see the line play. I like that.
Oh, my God. He is unbelievable. And I'll tell you something else. As far as being at the game, television does not do justice for how bad the Bengals really are. You can't even see how bad they really are on television.
I think it's interesting you said that Ray Lewis was a textbook linebacker because that's why he go to school. To make good grades. To get good grades. That's why he studied school.
That's why we study school. That's why we go to grades, to make good grades. So if I fail, we all fail.
Right.
Of course he's textbook. He studied school. I know what a textbook is. I studied school. This is chalk. That's a blackboard, and this is a textbook. That's our turtle. His name is Tommy.
All right, I'm done.
All right, I got some emails here. All right, let's see. We got an email right up here from our friend Simba, the Lion King. It's rather interesting that he can email all the way from the middle of Africa. Simba says, hey, John, got a few cans of that Norway lying around?
There you go.
God damn it, I didn't want to believe it, but I'll admit you're right. We got Norved, and the virus is spread all the way down to LT's goddamn feet. I think it's interesting that Simba writes goddamn G-O-T. D-A-M-N. D-A-M-N. Goddamn.
That comes from the Millettes.
Well, you're right. I mean, hey, man, that Norv just... Everybody says to me when I say, look, it's even got LT, they say, oh, he's hurt. But you see, you don't understand. You put Norv in the middle of these highly trained, highly tuned athlete machines, and he just radiates this Norv wave.
Yeah.
And everybody just goes, ugh. You know? It's like French fries that have been in a bag with a big hot sandwich that have been getting steamed while you're driving home, and you get them French fries home, and they just flopping around in your hand. That's what happens to your team. All right. Let's see. Hot Wheels. Well, this is our little Mexican rur friend, Hot Wheels.
Right.
Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels writes, well, how would a Mexican rur sound? My name is Billy. My name is Juan. Hello, my name is Juan. How about them Broncos, eh? Fuck yeah, bitches. Well, yeah, it's real easy to talk now, but what were you when they got beat by the Raiders?
Right.
Smoked by the Raiders. Who the hell can figure out the damn Broncos, dude? All right. Also, I'd like to apply to be show mascot. I won't whine like John Shemale Tilliard.
Oh, he's going to get mad.
I can see it now, Tom. We're going to get in the middle of this little slap fight between some guy with no life up in England and some Mexican rura. It's going to be, he'll be in his wheelchair. Oh, yeah, Tilliard, well, you're a faggot.
I'm going to run over your foot.
Oh, I just found that very amusing. All right, let's see here. All right. So who doesn't want a crippled mascot? Uncool people, that's who. Are you guys uncool? All right, well, there you go, Tom, right there. It's begun. All right, the great Let's Find a Mascot hunt of 2008.
All right.
All right, I think it's December the 2nd as we're talking today, so I think we're going to have to take this all the way through. We have 3 shows to do until the first of the year.
So what? They got to send us an essay on why they should be the mascot?
Yeah, let's take this into the playoffs. We'll say on championship weekend, not the Super Bowl. Championship weekend, we will announce who our new show mascot will be. So yes, I don't need a big long essay.
Well,
what I need is
it's got to be 100 words or less.
100 words or less and a slogan. And if you can actually record your slogan,
Yeah.
oh,
That'd be
man,
great. Yes.
that would get you way up on the list.
Yes.
All right, because let's face it, there's nobody else you have to impress but us.
No, I think that should be a requirement, a recorded slogan.
Well, maybe, some people, yeah, especially for Hot Wheels.
Hey,
I think
look,
that'll be funny as hell.
If you want to be our mascot, find a way to record it. I don't
Please.
care how you do it, but get us an MP3.
Somebody put a mic on Hot Wheels. Let's get him talking.
So you got to have a slogan recorded by your voice and a 100-word or less essay on why you should be the new
That's
show
right.
mascot.
What's in it for us? That's what I want to know.
So there it is.
All right, well, let's see here. We have another one. Matt Wells, one of our show favorites. Matt Wells writes again. Greetings, Bang. It is your favorite Bill Walsh calling Caucasian Native American. I want to be the official mascot for the podcast. I will gladly sell out my Euro Native American heritage to be the mascot on this ridiculous and put on any ridiculous suit for the podcast. I got to tell you, Tom, he's going back on one of his jokes from the last email, which is okay, I guess, but you can't be relying on old material if you're going to be our podcast mascot.
Why?
Right? Why not?
Why?
Because we do.
We what?
We rely on old
Oh,
material.
I was going to say, yeah.
But hey, that doesn't mean they can. Be original. He says, I am also honest and I can prove this with the following statement. I am an Oakland Raiders fan. Well, you should have written to Hot Wheels last week and told him to suck on this one. All right. He is called Bill Walsh. He will be glad to call any other dead sports figures, including Al Davis, when he finally croaks. He also knew that overtime games could end in ties, so please select me.
I love it.
Matt Wells is in the hopper there.
Poor John Tilliard's sitting there going, I never asked to be the show mascot, but why do I have to give it up?
Yeah, he gave it up, and then watch, he'll probably write in, I should be the show mascot because 4 more years.
I'm the most experienced.
That's right, I've got the most experience at doing nothing for the show. All right, Yisman. Oh, old buddy Yisman.
Yeah.
Yisman's I always get this wrong. I think he's a Giants fan, but that means he's a Jets fan because I always get it wrong. So whichever one of those New York teams you like, yay. All right, Yisman writes, too bad it can't be done, but a hilarious thing would be, this is President Barack Obama, and I learned to speak like a black person by listening to John and Tom on the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour.
Right?
Yisman has clearly been drinking. All right, anyway, Pisbo writes, this Tennessee Lions game is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, Tom, because Pisbo takes time out of his Thanksgiving day to write to us to tell us that this game is fucking brutal.
Right.
Damn. Oh, and by the way, as if we recall, Pisbo has the new girlfriend named Haas. Hello, Haas.
Hi.
Hi, Haas. All right, we think that Haas ought to give Pisbo a blowjob just because he's a good fan of the show.
I won't go in your tank.
Right.
Yeah. That'll ruin your car, ruin your fuel injectors. Some guys down in New Orleans did that to Tom Benson's cars. They went in his tank. All right, Cheese Bleeder writes and says, happy Thanksgiving, Bang Cartoons. I'm thankful for the tunes and podcasts this season. Great work. Go Packers. Hey, go Packers. Hey there. It's nice to see somebody sucking up to us. For everybody who wants to be the show mascot, that's pretty much a requirement. You got to suck up to us big time.
Go, Pack, go.
Hey, there you go. All right, Dallas Ace has the last email of the day. Dallas Ace writes and says, hey, Bang, congratulations to Penn State for winning the Big 11. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here's a funny story. When I was watching the end of the Colts-Chargers game, my grandfather, a longtime Redskins fan, comes in and sees Norv Turner and says, that's Norv Turner. He used to coach for the Redskins. Well, after the Colts drove down the field and kicked the game-winning field goal, he said, and that's why they got rid of him. He wasn't worth a goddamn. So there you go, Simba. Even an old fart like Dallas Ace's grandfather knew that, and you guys up in San Diego got Buffaloes. Boosh! Boosh! Down goes the Chargers. So Norv got the vote of confidence, Tom.
Yes.
Is that a good thing?
Bye. Bye, Norv.
I guess. He's most definitely coming back next year, so he says.
Well, you know what? When Wade goes away and we get our little Princeton boy in there to be head coach, Norv can come be our offensive coordinator. I would allow that.
God, wouldn't it be great if Norv was your coach?
No.
That would be awesome.
No.
That would be awesome.
No, he can be the offensive coordinator though.
He would turn. Every team turns to black and white with him.
I know.
You know, they're the dynamic teams, and they turn into these little